Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unscrew the corporate jargon to get to the juicy bits. Today we're looking at Gain Therapeutics Incorporated, their latest filing. It seems more like a snapshot of their current business than a deep financial dive, but let's see what is hiding in plain sight. And before we jump in, if you love getting these unfiltered corporate insights, make sure you subscribe and join our Discord community, linked in the description below, where we break down these filings even further. So what we have here is what is called a Form 8K. Think of it as a company's way of telling the public about important events that shareholders should know about right away. It is not a regular update like a quarterly report, but more of an alert system for significant news. This report comes from Gain Therapeutics Incorporated. They are a company focused on, well, therapeutics, which usually means they are working on developing drugs or treatments for diseases. They are registered in Delaware and they trade on the Nasdaq stock market under the ticker symbol GANKS. The earliest event reported here is from the 3rd of February 2026. So this is pretty recent news. It is also flagged that Gain Therapeutics Incorporated is an emerging growth company. This basically means they are a younger company that has a bit more flexibility with some of the reporting rules, especially around financial accounting standards. They get a pass to delay adopting new rules for a little while. Think of it as a grace period for fast-growing, newer businesses. Now, the main point of this particular Form 8K is under something called Regulation FD, or Regulation Fair Disclosure. This is all about making sure important information is shared with everyone at the same time. Companies can't give special news to just a select few, they have to broadcast it. In this case, Gain Therapeutics Incorporated posted slides on their website that describe their business. So, the key takeaway from this filing is that Gain Therapeutics Incorporated has put out an investor presentation. This presentation is meant to explain what the company does. We don't have the actual presentation content in this filing itself, just the notification that it exists and is available on their website as an exhibit. This means that if you want to see that presentation, you'd have to go to their website and look for exhibit 99.1. This is pretty common when a company wants to update investors on their business strategy or recent developments. And it is not a full financial report. They might issue an 8K with an investor presentation attached. It is their way of providing context and a narrative around their business. The document also lists what securities are registered. For Gain Therapeutics Incorporated, it is their common stock. This is what regular investors buy and sell. It has a par value of $0.0001, which is a very small nominal value assigned to the stock. Let's talk about what this means. An 8K filing like this with just an investor presentation is usually not about groundbreaking financial results. It is more about communication and transparency. When a company posts a presentation, it is often to highlight recent progress, partnerships, or strategic direction. Since this is a current report, it means something happened that the company felt obligated to disclose promptly. Given that a lot of these filings, especially for smaller or emerging companies, focus on business descriptions and strategy rather than deep financial table analysis, we don't have a significant financial table here to dissect like you might find in a 10Q or 10Cow. However, the fact that they are providing an updated investor presentation suggests they are actively engaging with the investment community and want to ensure everyone is on the same page about their business. This is generally a positive sign of proactive communication. Looking at the broader picture, for investors, seeing an investor presentation filed as an 8K is an invitation to dig deeper. You would typically want to then go to Gain Therapeutics Incorporated's website, find that presentation, and analyze it yourself. What are they highlighting? Are they talking about new drug candidates, clinical trial progress, or potential partnerships? That is where the real story lies for a company like this. Without the content of that presentation here, we're just seeing the announcement that the story is available. From a Warren Buffett perspective, he always looks for companies with a clear, understandable business model and a competitive advantage. While we don't have the details of Gain Therapeutics Incorporated's business here from this filing, the act of filing an investor presentation suggests they are trying to articulate their value proposition. The next step for any investor would be to review that presentation to see if that value proposition is compelling and sustainable. So, what is our take on this filing? It is not a financial bombshell. It is a communication event. Gain Therapeutics Incorporated is telling the world they have new information about their business, and it is in an investor presentation. The strength of this filing isn't in the numbers here, but in what the accompanying presentation reveals about their operational progress and future outlook. The risks are inherent in the biotech and pharmaceutical sector, which is highly dependent on research, development, and regulatory approvals. Any new drug or treatment faces significant hurdles. An opportunity lies in any successful breakthrough they might be hinting at in their presentation. Ultimately, this 8K filing is a signal for investors to pay attention to Gain Therapeutics Incorporated's updated narrative. The real insights will come from that investor presentation itself. Alright, that is our quick decode of this Form 8. What are your thoughts on this type of filing? Do you find these investor presentations as part of an 8K helpful? Let us know in the comments below. If this breakdown helped you understand what is going on here, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more corporate deconstructions. Also, check out the Discord link in the description to join our community discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.